Authentic homemade pie shop in Dubai. How it all started. I'm a passionate baker, and a year back I took a career break when I had my first child. So that was a time when I needed some, hobby the most. So I started baking pies. Ever since I have moved to Dubai, I noticed one thing, that there was no specialized pie shop in Dubai. So I thought that, and I used to get rave reviews on my pies. So my friends and family suggested that why don't you, give it a try. So I thought why not, and I made a Facebook business page called First Crust. The results have been very encouraging so far. I made this page in February 2016 this year, and within 3 months, we have reached to 1 to 2 orders per day. Just from the limited Facebook marketing, and we spent only 1,000 dirhams on the Facebook marketing, and we earned a revenue of 8,500 within last 3 months. One very good thing about is that people are the kind of response we got. People are getting very excited that they are finally getting pies in Dubai, and the organic reach our Facebook page is very good. People are mentioning our page, people are sharing our page, and they are doing it voluntarily without us asking them. So right now Facebook has 1,200 fans with 3.8 rating, and 30% of our monthly orders until now are coming from our repeat purchase from our previous customers, which basically tells us that they are actually liking our product.
Yeah, and you're retaining your clients.
Yes. What is our product? It's very simple. It's basically authentic homemade pies. First time being offered in Dubai. According to our research, there is no specialized shop selling pies right now. We also provide cash on delivery service. So right now and every season, like we started off with the spring menu, and every 3 months we come up with new menu as there are new fresh fruits and fresh produce in the market. One thing in the future which we are going to do, which basically we receive on the basis of the feedback we receive from our customers, that there is a market from the savory pies as well, and so this is our next step, that we are going to launch savory pies as well. And in the future, when we have our outlet, we would definitely go to this segment with gluten-free and dairy-free pies to target our health-conscious customers. So just to give you an idea, this is our current summer menu, including fresh apple pie, blueberry, strawberry, apple crumble, and key lime. So what are our objectives? Our next step is, right now we are targeting only online customers, but we will definitely, the kind of a response we are getting, we will definitely want to go to target walk-in customers, because Dubai has this very evolving food culture, and we definitely want to tap in all the people who want to experience food and definitely want to target the walk-ins. This is the kind of a product, because if you are craving a good pie, you don't want to wait 24 hours to get the delivery, because right now it's made to order. So to sell that immediate purchase, we have to have an outlet, and we have to have a physical presence to deliver to our customers within short span of time. For the first quarter, our objective is to reach 25 orders per day, and obviously build capacity to cater more customers. Has a very positive outlook, in the sense that it has, according to Euromonitor International, its 9% growth rate is forecasted, and for the next 5 months, 19,000 new food and beverage outlets will be opened in Dubai, which gives us a very which gives us a sense that this is a sector which is growing. And I think the main reason is that disposable income of UAE resident is one of the highest. So our UAE residents spent around 841 dirhams per month on a dine-out experience. Who are target market? Initially, we thought that our target market would be only Western expats, since they are more exposed to this product, since pies are a famous American dessert. But we were very pleasantly surprised the kind of a response we got from all kind of nationalities. So our main target would be expat from LCC A and B. We have identified also a few geographical clusters. These are the areas where we are getting most of our orders. So our focus for the location purposes, our focus would be to target those communities. And our total market size, we have estimated is 38% of total population, which resides in
Based on what?
based on these clusters. We have basically taken.
And that's your market opportunity. Like that's the.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
The total market size.
Yeah. How many customers do you currently have?
Currently, we have catered to 80 customers only in last 3 months. It's 1 to 2 order per day.
Good.
Our customer profile is that they are primarily women, smartphone users. They are food lovers. They are open to new, explore new cuisines and new tastes, and they are impulsive decision makers. This is something which also made us to open an outlet because if you are craving a pie, you don't want to wait 24 hours to get it. Our team is one of our biggest strengths as well. Myself, I have 5 to 6 years of marketing experience. I know brand building. Secondly, I know this product inside out because right now I'm doing it myself. So I will be very closely involved in product development. Secondly, my husband, he has a hardcore operations. He's a hardcore operations person with 8 to 9 years of experience.
And he would be your co-founder in the
Yes,
brick and
a
mortar.
partner. Yeah. Then we have another friend who's also like to invest in our business. He has a restaurant operations experience in Pakistan, so that would also help us.
So he'd be an active investor.
Yes. Yes. Okay. What do our customers say about it? These are some of the things which I will. These people are sharing our page on their own. One word, give me finally buys in Dubai. People are acknowledging that they are getting authentic taste. Finally in Dubai, yeah. So welcome break in Dubai. So this is the kind of a response we are getting from our customers. That they are acknowledging that this is the product we want. So just to, as I already mentioned, I have a marketing experience. We have an operations person with us. And then we have a person who has done a restaurant, who has run a restaurant in Pakistan. So who is our competition? We will be naive to say that we don't have a direct competition. Although there is no specialized pie shop, but pies have been a part of the menu of all the restaurants. But although I would, honestly speaking, it's not that good because it's just part of pie, a menu. It's not specialized. You don't have a focus on them. And it's not give you a homemade touch. So indirectly we are competing with online food portals because in the future as well we would want to have a very strong digital presence as well. We are going to go and open an outlet, but we also want to have our online digital e-commerce, yes. Because I think this is the future of even food ordering with all these food portals coming in, Zomato, Deliveroo, 24 hours. I think this is something we cannot miss out on. We just come up with, we basically first listed down all the names which we can, First Crust is basically First Crush.
Okay.
It comes from First Crush, and since we have a pie crust, so we call it First Crust. And our tagline is for the love of pies. So basically it goes well with the name as well.
And why didn't you choose pie in the name?
In the name?
Yeah.
Uh,
If you are the only one selling pies, sorry.
that's why we have a tagline for the love of pies.
Yeah, so my question was, is your logo always presented like this?
It's just been 3 months and I created it myself. There is no,
Okay.
technically it's not, I know it's not a very
Yeah, like the
technically
first
sound.
thing I think is like
Yes.
get it rebranded
Yeah,
before
yeah,
you
exactly,
go brick and mortar.
exactly.
Keep the
This-
name.
this is
I
something-
think this is nice, but like get a seriously good designer
Right.
to give you a really attractive
This is
logo
something
and
we're working
branding.
on, yes.
Yeah. Your immediate term.
Yes, immediate is the to get in the next 3 months we are going to get licensing done, and then we are going to within 6 months we are planning to go open an outlet.
Okay.
So we are in the planning phase right now, and this is in our for the marketing we will mainly focus on our social media. because with the limited marketing budget, I think social media is a very good channel to reach. It's a very good touch point to your customers. Secondly, I think expat women, because our main target is expat women and our customers are mostly women. Then definitely we don't want to miss out on the people who are
That's actually not true. So if you market it to men who are going to dinner parties, we can deliver for you to your office and you can take it straight with you to your, but that requires a different marketing spend. So like even me, I don't have time to bake and stuff. So whenever I'm going to a dinner party or something, I order from Sugar Moo.
Okay.
Yeah, I order from Sugar Moo. They deliver it to me, and then I take it with me.
It's frozen bakery.
Yeah. So you actually have a corporate customer
Okay.
and huge potential there.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I already mentioned. The office part, we are already.
No, not office parties, like busy professionals who don't have time for this, who have nothing in their fridge, right?
To the website you are building, what kind of platform are you using if you intend to mainly deliver online? What is the technology behind?
I might not know the technology because it's just been launched. It's a month. A month back we started working on it.
Is it a window website or is it? Can you order online? Can you pay
No,
online?
not right now. We don't provide. We are not providing the online ordering, but this is something which is our next step. Right now, it's just you just have to fill a
Menu
form and we'll get an email.
Okay.
So we'll call.
Looking at it now, it's clearly priced.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to
You
scroll
can
through?
switch and check before.
Yeah.
I
it's
thought you
nice.
will come with the price.
That's very nice. Yeah,
I was like,
no, it's very
okay.
nice. Nice mobile presentation, straightforward, not confusing, clear pricing structure. Somebody want to look at the pricing? 35 for a 5-inch.
5-inch. Yeah.
So
we
that's
have two
slice?
sizes, 5-inch and then large one 10 inches. 5 inches on average 35 dirhams and large one is on average 120.
And what's your average response time on this live chat thing that you've got going?
It's just been live a week back, so yes, we are trying our best. We get alert on our mobiles whenever someone asked a query.
Good.
But right now we have just got 2 queries because it's just been a week. We have
No, but good. You're
Like,
thinking
yeah.
like mobile
Yes.
first, and you're going into
so
e-commerce.
this was added just to whenever a person is there, he knows that we are there to respond to any query, because although we have a contact number there, but it's very important to get a very a quick response time to the customer.
I have a question. Why is your Instagram linking to the hashtag and not to your actual account? Tell them that. I don't want it linked to the hashtag. Tell them I want them linked to my profile. Okay? That's user-generated content that they're looking for, but that's the wrong way to go about this.
Right.
But it's good. Like, it's easy to use, clean, nice, mobile-friendly website. I hate your logo and the colors. Please, you need to do something like that.
Sure.
But I think you have, I'll be honest with you, at first when I was like, oh, come on, a pie shop, really? I think that you actually have the business know-how to turn this into a seriously good concept, and it's commercially viable, and I think it's scalable, and I think it's franchisable.
Yeah.
I think you, and I
Our
love
growth
that you
plan-
have a team and you've already thought about these bases.
I mean, so if we're into some of the questions, I don't agree you don't have direct competition.
Yeah,
I already said we'll be very naive to say we don't have a direct competition.
Yeah.
We according to our research, there is no specialized shop, but pies are there. In every restaurant menu, you will get a 1 or 2 pie.
How do you want to diversify your revenue stream?
In the future, this is our growth plan, but
I have a concern about you thinking going into bricks and mortar.
okay.
Because I think that you've got a very narrow brand at the moment, which is pies,
Right.
and so therefore, first of all, I think where do you select the location? Through bricks and mortar. That's always a difficult one, and the cost of setting up, the cost of having staff here all the time, and then if people are they just going to go into the shop and buy in the shop, or are you going to actually serve in the shop, so that you actually can try.
Yeah, like what's your layout he's talking about for your outlets?
Basically, right now we have not started looking in the locations as well. We are just in the planning phase. So we are targeting a 2,000 square meter space with 7 to 8 tables, ideally speaking, in a community where which is more relevant to our target market. For example, the green community, we get most of our orders from there.
That's a
So
good
we,
location.
plus we want to keep our rent down. So the community center might provide us with that, because we can't go right now to big malls
Yeah.
because the rent is too high and our fixed cost will be skyrocket.
And I don't think who cares, they don't need a
Yes.
mall, right?
Have you
Yeah,
considered?
I was gonna-
I'm sorry.
I was going to say, I would even question bricks and mortar, because bricks and mortar, I think is, if you're building up a business like this, I think you're much better off looking at creating your bakery, as it were, with someone at our cost, and looking at logistics business here.
So what he's talking about is like Sugar Moo. If you look up Sugar Moo,
Mm-hmm.
do you know Sugar Moo? Okay, so that's who I primarily now order my desserts from for delivery. They've got this down to a science now. Sometimes the deliveries are late, but for the most part they're good. They give you a 2-hour e-commerce window. So they don't have a physical location,
Okay.
but they do participate in things like, what's that, Ripe Market,
Yeah.
whatever.
Obviously, our rents will go up and our fixed cost will go up considerably high. But I think, but one of our concerns was that we food is also an experience, and the kind of food culture here in Dubai, that it's one of the biggest entertainment for the residents. So people want to have that experience as well. They want to walk in the weekends. They want to dine out as well.
I get it.
So why don't we? Why would we lose out on those?
As long as you
customers?
go bricks and clicks,
Mhm.
is what he's saying,
Yeah.
right? Because like, if you're just gonna go brick and mortar, that's my first flag right now. So that was the first thing I wrote down, brick and mortar.
Yeah.
So like, but if you're bricks and clicks, so if you focus your targeted energies into this e-commerce element, so that you can last beyond the days that there's no walk-in clients.
Yeah. So, I mean, the other thing is quite popular now. A lot of people that want to see there's a physical presence is the trucks.
Exactly. And that's a great vertical for you,
Yeah.
right? Food trucks. Clinton Street Bakery Company, he's only got one outlet, but he does food trucks at all the startup events and whatever. And actually, it gave him just a ton of free PR for people who'd never been to his outlet.
Right.
And also, what I find with a lot of people that are in food and beverage focusing on online, they tied up with retail, supermarkets, a place where you can buy, you tied up with them, the customers know your brand, they trust your brand, they try the first time in supermarket, maybe you don't get this kind of net profit you are expecting, but then they order.
See,
you know?
this is the plan. As I already mentioned, for 4 or 5 years down the lane,
Yeah.
once we have a physical presence and we have a certain brand loyalty behind us, we can always we are planning to go in this place. We're going to talk to supermarkets and retail.
But this is a chicken egg thing.
Yeah.
So like, actually what she's saying is, if you make a deal with whoever, Spinneys, you tell them, I'm gonna source you 20 pies a week. That's all I wanna give you. On the sticker, on your label, you put your logo and your website. Those people will then become your customers.
But why would they give us?
Why wouldn't they? If you think like that, no one's gonna give you
No,
anything.
because see, we'll have to go down our prices.
It doesn't matter.
considerably.
That's what she
Because
said. You're
once
gonna
we
take
have
a hit
brand,
on
But it's an
margin,
amazing
but your
marketing.
onboarding company. Wait, yeah. So basically, yes, you're taking an immediate hit on margin.
Yes.
That doesn't matter when you're onboarding 5 potential loyal customers directly to your brand.
And you can tell everyone I'm selling in Spinneys or whatever.
I have an exclusive contract.
You know, for example, same for fine jewelry or anything fashion. Some
Yeah.
people they sell in Bloomingdale's and
They take a
make
major hit, but it's
zero.
for exposure.
even they lose money.
Yeah.
But it's part of your branding as well. Then when you approach someone else, you say I'm already tied up, and then people consider you.
It's not just that. Like, imagine the value of having these 20 people who can afford to shop at Spinneys, potentially just seeing your label and your website.
Yes.
So who cares if you
basically
take a hit on
an
margin?
initial touch point to the customers.
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you take a hit on your dollar margin. Who cares?
Right.
Give up the dollar, because the dollar to get into Spinneys is not a dollar. To
And
get
you
into
don't
Spinneys,
you
is
don't
$1.
have the rent.
You know?
Or not the because I look you put 150,000 for 6 months, so it means 300,000 a year.
Yes.
How many times do you need to because you expect 25 per day.
Basically, our the kind of a growth we are expecting in the first year, quarter on quarter, we are expecting 25% growth.
The fact is, if the business is scaled, you want to keep reinvesting in the business.
Right.
You don't want to, I know it's your friends and family, you don't want to give this impression it's like a loan. The comes back. You know, if the business is good, you want to keep on reinvesting, not be paying back your investors after 1.8 years.
Good.
Good.
Okay.
I think you did very well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So
Here's
much
my
for your
card.
time.
That's for you.